A story of love, patience, and courage. Once upon a time, in a peaceful and quiet village surrounded by green fields and flowing rivers, there lived a young girl named Emily. She was 20 years old and known in the village for her gentle smile and kind heart. Emily had bright blue eyes and soft golden hair that shone in the sunlight. Her family was poor, but their home was full of love, respect, and happiness. Emily lived with her parents in a small old house. The house was simple, but it was clean and warm. Her parents worked very hard every day to provide food for the family. They did not have much money, but they always supported each other. Emily grew up learning the value of kindness, honesty, and patience. Emily loved reading books. Books were her window to the world beyond the village. She read stories about cities, adventures, and people who changed their lives through hard work. Every night, she dreamed of a better future, not only for herself, but also for her family. One sunny morning, Emily went to the village market to help her mother buy food. The market was full of people, colors, and sounds. Farmers were selling vegetables, children were running around, and shopkeepers were calling customers. While walking through the market, Emily accidentally dropped a basket of apples. As she bent down to pick them up, a young man helped her. "Let me help you," he said kindly. Emily looked up and smiled. The young man's name was John. John was tall and handsome. He had dark hair, warm eyes, and a gentle smile. He spoke politely and treated Emily with respect. As they talked, Emily learned that John came from a wealthy family. His parents owned a large house, farmland, and a successful business. Despite their different backgrounds, Emily and John felt comfortable talking to each other. They laughed and shared simple conversations. From that day, they began meeting often. They walked through green fields, sat beside the river, and talked about life. John told Emily about his dreams of building something meaningful on his own. Emily shared her hopes of helping her family and living a peaceful life. Slowly, their friendship turned into love. One evening, as they walked beside the river, John stopped and looked at Emily. "Emily," he said softly, "I love you. Will you marry me?" Emily's heart filled with happiness. Tears came to her eyes as she replied, "Yes, John, I love you too." They hugged and dreamed of a future together. But their happiness did not last long. When John told his parents about Emily, they were angry and disappointed. "She is poor," his mother said. "She is not suitable for our family." His father agreed. "You need to marry someone from a rich family. Love is not enough." John tried to explain, "Emily is kind, honest, and caring. Money is not everything." But his parents refused to listen. They warned him that if he married Emily, they would stop supporting him. John was heartbroken. Emily was also deeply hurt when she learned the truth. She loved John, but she did not want to ruin his life or separate him from his family. One night, she said to him, "John, maybe it is better if we don't marry. I don't want you to suffer because of me." John replied with pain in his voice, "Emily, I cannot imagine my life without you." Days passed in sadness. Emily cried many nights. Her parents saw her pain and worried about her future. Her mother said gently, "We want you to be happy, my daughter. Sometimes love asks us to make difficult choices." After many sleepless nights, Emily made a painful decision. She met John and said, "I love you with all my heart, but your parents will never accept me. I don't want to be the reason for your pain." John cried. "I understand," he said, "but I will always love you." They hugged and cried together, knowing their love was real, but their situation was cruel. They decided to remain friends. Life moved on, but their hearts remained connected. Emily continued working hard in the village. She helped her parents and supported her neighbors. Everyone admired her kindness and strength. John focused on his responsibilities. He worked in his family business, but he felt empty inside. No matter how busy he was, Emily was always in his thoughts. Years passed. One day, Emily's father became seriously ill. Emily stayed by his side day and night, praying for his recovery. When John heard the news, he immediately came to help. He brought medicine, food, and support. Emily was touched by his kindness. "Thank you," she said. "You have a big heart." John smiled. "I will always be here for you." Emily's father slowly recovered. This experience brought Emily and John closer again, reminding them of their deep bond. Later, John decided to move to the city for work. He wanted to build his own future. "I will write to you," he promised. They exchanged letters for months, sharing dreams, struggles, and emotions. John worked hard, learned new skills, and saved money. He became independent and confident. After some time, John returned to the village. When Emily saw him again, her heart raced. "I missed you," John said. "I missed you too," Emily replied. John told her, "I am no longer dependent on my parents. I can stand on my own." He held her hands and said, "Emily, I still love you. I want to spend my life with you." Emily was afraid but hopeful. This time, they chose courage over fear. They got married in a small ceremony. Emily's family celebrated with joy. John's parents did not attend, but love filled the air. Emily and John moved to the city and started a new life together. They faced challenges, but they supported each other through every difficulty. Years passed. They built a happy home, raised children, and taught them the value of love, kindness, and patience. As they grew old, they looked back at their journey with pride. They knew that true love is not easy, but it is worth fighting for. And so, Emily and John lived a meaningful and beautiful life together, proving that true love never dies,